Football View, the beautiful game.
What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Football View. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. As usual, my name is Clincy Little and I'll be your host for today as we talk about Hearts of Oak versus Asante Kotoko. Yes, Hearts of Oak versus Asante Kotoko. Hearts of Oak have decided to play their home games at the Babaya Stadium, which is very weird. You know, the Accra Sports Stadium has been shut down for December activities, the churches, the concerts, and all that. But we're expecting Hearts of Oak to take their game to Cape Coast or El Wak, Sogakope. We had so many stadiums for them to pick, but they have decided to pick the Babaya Stadium, which is shocking because that's the home of Asante Kotoko. But let's talk about the game. Kotoko will host, yes, technically they are coming to Kotoko's home, so Kotoko will host them in that game, even if it's a home fixture for Hearts of Oak. It's going to be an interesting encounter, and people have been talking about, the buzz of the game is dead. No one is talking about the game. The atmosphere is very low. Ghana football atmosphere has been low for the past few years. So you think only Kotoko and Hearts game will immediately ignite or surprisingly or miraculously ignite Ghana football? Something that is dead is dead. I'm telling you, something that is dead is dead. If there's no hype on Hearts of Oak and Kotoko game, it means because football in the country is dead. There's no two ways about it. So don't blame that those two teams are not big teams. Okay, we agree they're not big teams anymore, but that is not why the hype is not coming. No one is interested in Ghana football. Only few people are interested in Ghana football. So when you talk about the hype is dying, that is the reason. It's Ghana football, not because it's Hearts and Kotoko. No hype. No, it's Ghana football. Ghana football is dead. So let's talk about the game itself. Hearts of Oak have been struggling so far. They've sacked the coach Martin Koopman. They have won just one of their last 5 games. They have been struggling. Yes, they lost to a lower division team in the MTN FA Cup and they were knocked out on penalties. It was shocking. That shows you they are really struggling. Kotoko, on the other hand, have won their last 3 games in the league and last 4 games in all competitions. So it is normal for everyone to expect Kotoko to beat Hearts of Oak at the Babaya Stadium. But it's going to be an interesting encounter. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be as easy as people think. Yes. So we'll be talking about that game, talk about my predictions and also my people I expect to start for Asante Kotoko in this particular game. Lineup. Let's go to lineup. For Hearts of Oak, I'm expecting the Hamza Issa to start up front. He has been very good. I watched a few games. He was incredible. Hamza Issa is one of the best strikers in the league. His positioning, his eye for goal is immense. If Kotoko are not cautious, that guy is going to score against Kotoko tomorrow. Yes, Hamza Issa is a player everyone should actually look put an eye on because he's very fast and tricky. If you make one mistake, he will score a goal. Then as for the midfield, I'm expecting the usual people, Othanga, Linda, and Abdulaziz, the captain, the one they call the patient, but I'm expecting him to start. Then for the defense, I'm expecting Dennis Kosa to start. I'm expecting Richmond I to be imposed. In attack, I'm expecting Salifu Ibrahim to play in the attacking midfield and all that. So that's Hearts of Oak team. Let's talk about Asante Kotoko team. Asante Kotoko team, I'm expecting Frederick Asari to maintain his position at the goal post. He has been very good. Then the defense, I don't know if Kotoko will stick to the 3 at the back and 3-5-2 formation or will reverse to 4 back. I think it would be wise for the coach to stick to his 3 at the back with Justice Blay there. He's very pumped up in games like this. So I'm expecting Justice Blay to maintain his position at the back. Then Richmond Lamptey has to start in the midfield. This is not negotiable. Richmond Lamptey has to start in the midfield. So I'm expecting Richmond Lamptey to start in the midfield against Hearts of Oak in this particular Super Clash on Sunday. That's tomorrow. Then the attack, I'm expecting Isaac Opong and Stephen Mukwala to lead the attack as they have been doing in recent times. Carlo Tara can come in as a sub. Players like Carlo Tara, they like to show themselves in important games where fans will, rain praises on them, dash them money and all that. So Carlo Tara is a secret weapon in this particular game. I'm telling you, Carlo Tara will be a secret weapon against Hearts of Oak. You heard it here first. So Stephen Mukwala, Isaac Opong should start up front, and Enoch Morrison, Richmond Lamptey, they should stay in the midfield and help the team create chances, score goals, and all that. Style of play for both teams, I think Hearts of Oak will be looking to defend and hit Kotoko with a counter attack. I'm expecting Kotoko to go full attack against Hearts of Oak. They will have to start pressing. I'm sure they'll start pressing, trying to score early to make sure that they relax and control the game. So I'm expecting Kotoko to start very fast and get that early goal against House of Oak. That is what I'm expecting on Sunday, because Kotoko need to show that they can actually beat House of Oak at the Babaya Stadium. The last game ended in a 1-1 draw. The last game at the Babaya Stadium ended in a 1-1 draw. It was disappointing as everyone complained about the officiating. So I'm expecting Kotoko to start attacking on the onset. House of Oak, I'm expecting House of Oak to soak in pressure and hit with a counter attack. We would like to see which team will win with their various styles of play. Predictions. People are saying that game will have 3 goals. People are saying that game will have 4 goals. People are predicting a goal first in this game, but I think Kotoko will beat House of Oak 2-0 in this encounter. 2-0, that is my prediction. Kotoko will beat House of Oak 2-0. Yes, 2-0. And if you want me to predict the goal scorers, I will go with Stephen Mukwala and Richmond Lamte. Those 2 players will score in this fixture. Richmond Lamte and Stephen Mukwala will score the 2 goals for Asante Kotoko to beat House of Oak at the Babaya Stadium. Let's go over what we talked about today. We talked about the atmosphere. People have been saying that there's no buzz around it. I said it's because the Ghana football is dead. Talk about the form. As of Oak have won just 1 of their last 5 games in the Ghana Premier League. Kotoko, on the other hand, have won their last 3 games in the Ghana Premier League and last 4 games in all competitions. That's including the MTN FA Cup. Talked about the starting lineup. I told you the play people I'm expecting to start for House of Oak. Hamza Issa. Midfield, I'm expecting Salifu Ibrahim, Abdul Aziz, defense, Dennis Kosa and Richmond Aye in the goalkeeper. Then for Kotoko, I talked about Stephen Mukwala and Isaac Opong up front. Talked about Enoch Morrison and Richmond Lamptey in the midfield. I talked about Justice Blake, Frederick Asare, and the defense. The last one I predicted, I said Kotoko will beat House of Oak 2-0. So that is what I think will happen in the game. I'd like to know your own thoughts. How do you think the game will pan out? Put that in the comment section and tell me what you think, because I think it's going to be an interesting encounter and I can't wait to see both teams go out and go against each other and actually play well. So subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. I'll be watching the comments.